art and music and culture and invention. I would like to keep all my channel stuff like that, but I'm compelled to think about stuff like civil and constitutional rights because I was a victim of police brutality and court corruption. So, back in my day in 2013, you really couldn't challenge qualified immunity or anything. Now you can. And there was a lot of people that were going around with cameras because they were harassed and stuff too. So they would start going and taking video and audio of the cops on the scene, on the job, in their offices, in the police departments and stuff like that. And, public buildings, libraries, offices, DMV, and courthouses. And what it did is it woke up the people all around on both sides to have a good level of acknowledgement for what is right, what is wrong, what is unnecessary, what is necessary, what is fair. Like transparency across the board would be really fair. It'd show that people don't want to hide stuff. So anyway, like I watched this subject on YouTube and other places because it does concern me because I want to feel safe. I don't want the same thing to happen again. I had a very good childhood, and I feel like if it gets any more stiffer and tighter, that's going to be compromised. And the whole thing about America is the context and ideals of a family. And, being able to learn and have dreams because we could all contribute at our own level, not to be forced to a working level all the time and for every single thing, although work is a great part of life. So, basically the people that run for office do come from our population, but often they forget about the common everyday struggles of man and women and child, and retired and working, and veterans, everything. And, because being a politician and being successful does come with a level of income. And then, they get comfortable and they forget about that and they fail to represent us. And that's why, there's hasn't been fast enough change as far as, the qualified immunity aspect and the transparency aspect of law enforcement and the interactions that are being had with people, in general. And, a lot of these auditors have gotten comfortable and now their stations and channels are like entertainment rather than productive. But some of them are talking about going into office and they're calling at each other. And, some of them became hypocrites, just like some of the police. There's good ones and bad ones on every side. But in perspective of that, I feel it's necessary for everybody to be coherent about what is right or wrong as far as our moral standard and our social contract and respecting each other and do as unto others as you would want done unto yourself. And with that, have a great day.